stuff you care about. Kevin Pereira, it's good to see you.
I'm Candace Bailey. Thank you. We're coming to you live from the G4 studios in Los Angeles.
On the old program today, comedian and actress Lynn Rajskub from the new show How to Be a Gentleman. We'll be here live. And I gotta tell you, I've been to a few clubs for gentlemen, so I'm really looking forward to this interview. Plus, we've got. It's what I do now. That's just the precursor. This is foreplay.
Oh, that's so gross.
Plus, we've got huge Netflix news that has subscribers enraged. No! Where are my DVDs? From now on, if you want those DVDs in the mail, you got to get them through a whole new service. We've got details in the loop.
And Kristen Adams is in London at the GT Academy. 16 of the world's top Gran Turismo players find out if their online skills translate into success on the racetrack. Gore blimey! Then time to meet shut up. Nice Peter in a new edition of Kings of Dot Comedy.
Hey!
His epic rap battles of history have scored almost 200 million views.
Wow.
That's nice, Peter.
Yeah, good job. Before we get going, though, we wanted to make note of something of importance, if we may.
Today is the one-year anniversary of the day of the Deepwater Horizon oil rig was finally sealed.
Yeah. And to celebrate, we got a lovely cake. So,
I love cakes.
Dolphin, bring out that cake, would you? Thank you. Oh, there's Dolphin and Gordon. It's great.
Woo!
Very important time. But before we cut the cake, there it is. It is lovely and phallic. But before we slice it up, I think we should go around the net.
A reminder to be careful when outdoors.
Yeah, because nature is a bitch, let's be honest, and attacks, they can come from any direction.
Нет, это нет.
What? It's a damn penguin! They're nature's footballs. You know, it's literally, just be a man and punt that thing. Just boot it.
I can imagine that's exactly how you would have handled the situation, Kevin.
Handled. Candace. I'm also not allowed at the zoo anymore, to be honest.
God.
I'm sorry, so I can't go to your birthday. But you know what? We got the cake out here. Why don't we cut the damn thing and celebrate this oil spill anniversary? Let's go ahead and cut that cake. Get it open, guys.
All right.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Look at that.
That looks really good.
That's nice.
That's very tasty. Thank you. Can I get another slice? Can we cut a little bit more?
Chocolate sauce.
Oh, is there chocolate sauce in there? Oh, that looks nice. What? Oh, what's now? Oh.
Oh, it's seeping out with chocolate sauce.
It's very slowly and very gently.
Not many people can tell, but we can
chocolate
see.
sauce. Yeah, we can see that.
How much chocolate sauce is in that thing?
That slight drizzle of chocolate sauce. I don't know why our Dolphin's that concerned. It doesn't look to be that big of a mess just yet. It doesn't look to be that big a mess. So let's just give it a second. You know, I'm sure it'll be fine. And we'll look back at it. Is it still leaking? Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's still enough.
We'll clean it up. We're going to move on. Things are going to be great. We'll check back in a bit.
Yeah.
When this is working. You know how before a wedding, the girls in the bridal party, they might sip a glass of champagne or two, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get ready for the ceremony. You just take the edge off.
Yeah. Well, this video is why you're supposed to sip, not chug.
Sickness and health. I will love you and honor you.
Supposed to have something blue, but it's not supposed to be the corpse of the maid of honor.
True. Actually, when a bridesmaid goes over like a tree in a logging camp, that's when I know that she might make a bad decision. A decision called Kevin Pereira. I mean, that is, it's Pavlovian.
Okay, then I hope her something barred is a restraining order.
Oh, she can get her own like the rest of them. That's what I say.
Okay.
When I hear that thud, I just...
What is going on over here?
Oh, it's
Should we get some sandbags or something?
No. We're fine. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, now... Oh, there we go. Now the Dolphin's concerned. Listen,
no.
I think it's fine. You know, Candace, don't worry. BP's here, everybody. Yay! Look at that.
BP?
What?
BP?
Yeah, the birthday people. Whenever there's a birthday-related disaster, they show up to lend a helping hand based on their years of expertise and scientific know-how. They're really good at this stuff. They got, coats with their logo on it, so that's very official.
I've never heard of these guys before.
Oh, well, congratulations, miss. I've never had a bad birthday party. I'm sorry your life is so hard.
Okay, this isn't even a birthday.
Don't worry about it. BP's here, and we're fine. Now, listen, I want to talk about dogfights. Okay. Is that all right? All right. And dogfight fans? Yeah! No! Terrible thing. Showing they do not listen to the words, they only listen to the intonation.
Y'all like dogfights?
You guys want to make some loud noises? Yeah! No, listen, dogfights are illegal, they're brutal, they're inhumane, they're really hard to find now that they're not on Craigslist.
But, that's so bad. But today's number 3 is a really great dogfight.
Good boy.
Here's the bad news. In the George Lucas Blu-ray edition of that dogfight, the other dog shot first.
That's a bummer.
Kevin, that stupid cake is still shooting chocolate sauce everywhere.
It's fine.
No.
I think it's gonna be okay.
I don't think these birthday people know what they're doing.
What are you talking? Of course they do, Candace. They're the birthday people. The birthday people have been creating and solving birthday and anniversary related problems for decades. Really, I mean, this is what they do. Guys, how's it going over there?
We are monitoring the situation.
Okay. And
we've also set up a webcam of the leak so that people can see just what we're dealing with here.
okay, so listen, I don't want to tell you how to do your jobs, but that doesn't really show anything.
No.
You just see chocolate leaking everywhere. That's all that really shows.
Yeah, that's how you know it's working.
Okay, when exactly do you think you'll have the leak sealed?
I don't know.
I'm sure they'll take care of it. BP knows what they're doing. They'll be fine. We'll be fine. Look, we got to keep counting down the viral videos, right? Huh? Someone's got to do it. Huh?
Okay.
Dog fights.
All right.
No, now there.
For years, AOTS has brought you video evidence of a tragic phenomenon we call women on wheels.
Yeah. Now, in a number 2 today, if you thought...
Not me, of course.
No, not you, of course, no. If you thought lady drivers were bad, just wait until they get a little older and become elderly lady drivers. On the plus side, you got to look at the silver lining here. We finally found an elderly person who drives above the legal speed limit. So it's a big deal.
Like that close.
Yeah.
That's
too bad she was doing it through a bike shop. But other than that, kudos.
We have good news, ladies and gentlemen. Very good news.
Oh, okay. Good news. What is it,
Finally.
BP Cake Guy?
Well, we have been working on this solution for literally minutes now, and we think we have something.
Okay. What is it?
Well, we are going to seal the leak with another cake, thus solving the problem forever.
Okay, won't the sauce just seep through that cake, though?
Yeah.
Probably not. All right, let it rip, boys.
Okay. Something's happening. All right. Okay.
We did it. Yeah! Nice work. Nice work, everybody.
Hey, okay. That's cool.
Let's hear it. How about let's hear it for science?
Well, still ahead, we get an early start on winter fun.
Today's snowy number 1 is up next.
See, it's not funny. Get it? You get it?
Yeah.
This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by AutoZone. Parts are just part of what we do. Get in the zone, AutoZone.
On the net, number 1
Yes, our number one is from the wretched land of drunken fistfights and STDs known as the Jersey Shore.
Now, to be clear, it's not a clip from MTV's reality show or its knockoffs. It's actually from the Jersey Shore.
Yeah. Listen, the producers of the web show The Scary Snowman should have expected this reaction while trying to scare the horrid people of New Jersey. Oh, come on!
Okay. The snowman fell on a child.
Yeah.
Stay classy, Jersey.
Yeah. But thanks to that video, I now have the solution to most of Jersey's problems. I think I figured it out.
What is it?
I think we need to put Snooki into a snowman suit.
What'd you say, Kevin for president?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
One place that's better than the Garden State in London. Let's start this over.
Totally.
Come on. One place that's better than the Garden State is London. That's where Chris and Adams went to find out if gamers can learn real-world skills by twiddling their analog sticks.
Yeah, however, trying to translate your Gran Turismo skills into a real racetrack, it sounds like an awesome way to explode in a fireball.
How many times have you finished a game of Gran Turismo 5 and thought to yourself, I could be a professional race car driver? Well, the GT Academy is giving 16 of its top gamers the chance to go from virtual to reality and become a professional race car driver. It all starts at the controls of a PS3 and ends at the wheel of a GTR. PlayStation and Nissan joined forces to create Nissan GT Academy. Taking the world's highest-ranking Gran Turismo players, Nissan GT Academy enrolled them into their real-world racing program where they trained with industry legends on how to race in a real GT circuit. The experience is like none other.
Getting into the GTR, it's a really comfortable car to sit in. The controls are really just kind of high-tech looking. I mean, it's just pretty exciting to be sitting in it.
My first instinct was to play it, conservative. They said if you spun out or went off the track, you're done.
As fun as Gran Turismo is to play, the real thing is a total rush. I know because I got to ride shotgun and it nearly scared the lunch out of me. The excitement starts this fall on Speed Channel. You don't want to miss it. And as much as I love playing the game, nothing beats the real thing. Oh yeah. All right, suckers, eat my dust.
Kristen's a badass.
Yeah.
Still ahead, Netflix's big announcement has subscribers hopping mad. The way you get movies is about to change, and you might not like it.
Yeah.
We'll explain in the loop.
By the way, you look really silly when you hop with rage. And later, Lynn Rajskub used to shoot people on 24, and now she's teaching me how to be a gentleman.
Yay!
I don't think she knows that, but she's gonna try.
Thank you.
Stick around.
What happens next?
It's time for a laundry basket ride down the stairs. So what happens next? Does he hit the wall at the bottom? Does he slam into the railing? Or does the laundry basket break mid-ride? Find out when we return.
What happens next?
It's time for a laundry basket ride down the stairs. So what happens next? Does he hit the wall at the bottom? Does he slam into the railing? Or does the laundry basket break mid-ride?
This is not my not-so-smart kid.
Yeah, sorry, dude, but your mom's got a point. Guess what, everybody?
What?
Now it's time for Candace to earn her paycheck. So,
Yippee!
why don't you go on over there and give us some news, Bailey?
Let's start the feed.
to know. The feed.
It's Monday, September 19th, and here are your top stories. Cash card or phone? That's the world with Google Wallet. The long-awaited pay-by-phone service is starting up today and already out in the wild in San Francisco. It uses near-field communication, or NFC, so paying for goods and services is done by just tapping your phone to a receiver. Right now, there aren't too many NFC-compliant phones to choose from, but Apple reportedly has plans for their own pay-by-phone service, and other major phone manufacturers are expected to put NFC in most new smartphones. Next up, Google Brain implants. Yay! Most gamers spend their time shooting things up or planning an attack on a Zerg base, but some prefer more challenging tasks, like helping find a cure for AIDS. For more than a decade, University of Washington scientists had tried and failed to put together a structure for a protein-cutting enzyme from an AIDS-like virus. So they opened it up to gamers in a protein-building game called Fold It. And guess what? What? Yeah, thanks, guys. They were able to put together a solution in only 3 weeks. Whoa! Scientists say the finding is vital in eventually putting together anti-AIDS vaccines. Maybe gamers are what we need to solve all our problems, you know, like the economy. Though they might need the BFG 9000 for that one. If you went on eBay this morning, you could have put in a bid for a piece of history. As in a photo from 1870 that looks just like Nicolas Cage. I know. The seller says the historical photo of the Bristol, Tennessee man is hard proof that Nick Cage is in fact a vampire that reinvents himself every 75 to 150 years. Duh. There was no shortage of offers for the photo, but nobody met the seller's $1 million price tag before the listing was removed late this afternoon. Let's hope this one ends up in the hands of the Smithsonian. And finally, the largest sperm bank in the world has a message for prospective donors. No more redheads! Sorry, gingers, but apparently it's just a matter of supply and demand. Cryos International says they have an overflow of sperm and not much of their clientele wants to give birth to a soulless, freckled redhead. That is outside of the marginal demand in Ireland. It's okay, redheads. I still love you, whether or not you have a soul. I'm Candace Bailey, and you've just been fed, and now let's go back to Kevin.
Thank you, Candace Bailey.
You're welcome.
All right, so here's the deal. Today, Netflix announced that it was splitting its business into 2. All right, so you'll still be able to stream movies, but if you want DVDs, you're going to have to use a whole new service. Boy, are people pissed off about that one. We'll tell you what you need to know right now in The Loop. All right, joining me from New York to help us make sense of it all is editor for Splat F and contributing editor at Silicon Alley Insider, Bars and Tone, everybody. Bars and Tone is here. Hey. All right, so do we have Dan? Can we get a confirmation? Dan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Fantastic. So one service for streaming media, one service for DVDs, and another for satellite interviews, I guess. All right, so Dan, first and foremost, why is Netflix doing this? Why are they shattering customers' dreams, waking them from sleep, and saying that they hate them? Why are they splitting this off into 2 companies?
You know, there's a lot of reasons probably internally they're deciding to do this, but the big picture is that the future is streaming. The future is not DVDs. The future is not the U.S. Postal Service. So it sounds like Netflix is really scared of becoming the next AOL, where they really figured out that dial-up thing like 15 years ago and then kind of stopped figuring anything out after that. And they're trying to teach, consumers that they should think of streaming before they think of DVDs, but also Hollywood. They have to convince Hollywood to let them stream more of the best content. And one great way to do that would be to get people to stop renting DVDs and say, hey, look, if you want people to watch these movies, you got to stream them, or, you know, that's about it.
Or go to this other service with a Web 1.5 name that we generated off of a blog, right?
Right.
The service is called Quickster, which is good because they drop the sort of there's no connotation with this name. There's no video or flicks or net. It's just you're going to get something quick, which could be a movie or a video game, right? They're gonna do video game rentals.
That's right. So the first step is to add video game rentals. You know, who knows what they're going to add after that. It seems like they wanted to pick kind of a name that didn't really mean anything so that they could eventually combine it with some other company perhaps that does movies or gaming or maybe something else. You know, maybe someday they'll be swapping out tablets or Kindles or something with this service. I don't know.
Right, yeah, I mean, it does leave the door open here, but in your heart of hearts, this has got to be because they want to essentially spin off, sell, or just kill the DVD rental service, right?
Eventually, I think that's what's going to happen. You know, for now, it's very profitable. It makes sense to keep that in-house. The last thing they want is someone like Amazon buying that and using that against them. But eventually, it's a declining business. It's, it's like printed newspapers or something like that. Eventually, it's going to go away. For now, it's a great asset to have under the corporate umbrella, but they kind of want to set it free and not even worry about it.
All right, but if I'm an existing Netflix customer, Dan, let's say I have a streaming plan as well as the DVD plan, what happens to me? Do I have to create a new account on a totally different website? Do I have to manage a separate profile and credit card info and shipping information?
It sounds like they've already kind of split that in two, and they announced that earlier this summer. But now, basically, it sounds like you'll just have two separate things showing up on your credit card bill, one from Netflix, one from the new site. It sounds like your rental queue will get moved over to the new site, as well as all the reviews you've done so far. And then from then on, it's two separate sites. They still report to the same corporate board of directors, but they're different subsidiaries of a company.
All right, so Dan, then why the digital pitchforks and torches? Why do so many people seem upset? I mean, on the official Netflix blog, there are thousands of comments from really upset customers. They thought the blog post was not kind enough. They didn't think it was gentle and sincere. Why are people so pissed off?
And by the way, give Netflix CEO Reed Hastings credit for responding in those comments, something that most CEOs would never think to do. I think it just comes down to the fact that people don't like change. But if you look at the future, already probably half of Netflix subscribers by the end of the year will be either streaming only or streaming plus DVD. The DVD only business is very small, is shrinking faster than Netflix anticipated. Probably by the end of next year, they'll have all these subscribers that never even knew there was a DVD business to begin with, particularly internationally. So
people are just mad because there's change. That's all this is, right?
Hey, you know what? Netflix absolutely could have communicated this better, and they definitely could have been more gentler to the consumer. And this is surprising because Netflix is the company that, even if you don't know there's an outage, you get an email saying, we've credited your account 37 cents because there was an outage while you were sleeping. So it's kind of shocking for Netflix. Everybody historically has loved Netflix, and now all of a sudden Netflix is making these suspect moves. But you know what? This is what has to happen. Right. It's just the way it has to go.
All right, Dan, we're out of time, but real quick, do you think we're going to see Netflix swallow GameFly for the video game side of things?
There's all kinds of opportunities, They could acquire, they could start their own, they could eventually spin it off, they could sell it to Best Buy, they could do all kinds of stuff, and we'll see.
All right, we'll see, and then we'll read everybody with their caps lock angry responses whenever they decide to do anything these days. Thanks to Dan Frommer from Splat F for keeping us in the loop. Always a pleasure to chat with you, Dan. Right now, we're going to head things over to Candace.
Thank you, Kevin. YouTube is a funny place. Just ask our latest King of Dot Comedy.
Hi, I'm Nice Peter, and this is a short little song about this couch.
Whoever said nice guys finish last obviously hasn't spent enough time on YouTube, because sitting among the highest viewed and most subscribed YouTubers is comedy songwriter Nice Peter.
Hi.
Here's how a guitar-wielding goofball, known best for his groundbreaking epic rap battles of history, rocks the web to the tune of over 200 million video views. Originally from Rochester, New York, Peter chased his love of comedy to Chicago, where he enrolled in classes at the renowned Improv Olympic Theater. While there, he was invited to join Mission Improbable, a now legendary improv comedy team that toured colleges throughout the U.S.
I'm giving you muffins. Choppy muffins.
Besides giving him the chance to hone his comedy chops, the experience convinced Peter that it was actually possible to make a living performing for people. Strapping on his trusty guitar, Peter eventually set off on his own, taking the stage at comedy clubs and bars to play his offbeat tunes.
Welcome to the Red Line Train.
After a move to LA in 2008, Peter was hired by Maker Studios to crank out some fast, funny music videos for the web. New to the online world, Peter's first major success came when he wrote an upbeat anthem for YouTube heavy hitter Shay Carl. Shay posted the song on his channel with a plug for Nice Peter.
I introduce you, my friends, to Nice Peter. Hit it, Peter!
I'm so tired of terrible people being admired for being terrible people.
Based off that endorsement, Peter scored 8,000 new YouTube subscribers in one day. Shortly after, Peter teamed up with another YouTuber, Kasim G, on an idea called Street Songs. It was during the making of that video that the duo was accosted by a hot-headed bystander.
You're lucky that I don't beat the shit out of all of you.
The video grabbed nearly 1 million hits in its first day and inspired Nice Peter to write a tune about the confrontation entitled Superman Socks.
Flying high, I'm a Superman sock.
Superman Socks landed a coveted spot on the front page of YouTube, propelling Peter and his subscriber numbers straight up the charts.
Oh yeah, it's about to get real.
Then in the fall of 2010, Peter hatched an idea to create a series of historical rap battles with former Mission Improbable cohort Lloyd Alquist.
Lloyd and I have been friends for years and years and years.
Going off a suggestion from a viewer, he settled on an absurd MC showdown between Bill O'Reilly and John Lennon.
Can't buy me love, but I'll kick your ass for free. I'll take Maxwell's silver hammer and give you a lobotomy.
While that first video did pretty well, it wasn't until his follow-up, Darth Vader vs. Hitler, that epic rap battles of history struck viral gold.
You are Vader, with your little boots and cape.
To date, the Vader-Hitler video has racked up more than 32 million views and has inspired 11 more battles, like Chuck Norris vs. Abe Lincoln, Beethoven vs. Bieber, and Einstein taking on Stephen Hawking. All in, the rap battles have been viewed an astounding 180 million times. As for the future, Nice Peter says he intends to keep rolling out the comedy songs, including more epic rap battles, which should be music to the ears of his ever-growing legions of loyal fans.
Kevin just touched my boob. Kevin just touched my boob. Why are you bowing?
Because I did. What? Okay, all right. All right. Let's move on from the groping. You got no spending money? No. It's all right. We got you covered, buddy.
Time for an epic giveaway.
You were trying to stick your tongue in my ear, to be fair.
No, I was trying to kiss your ear. He said he was having a bad day, and I was trying to kiss him. That's all. This Friday, Abduction rides into theaters, and so can you. Cue the music.
That's right, we're giving away an Aprilia Sport City 250 motor scooter, so you can, go on the run from trained assassins, just like Taylor Lautner. This motor scooter combines Italian style with comfort and superior performance. Ciao, bella.
To enter the sweepstakes for a chance to win this awesome ride, visit our website at g4tv.com/epic giveaway. Get your entry in between now and this Thursday, September 22nd by 3 p.m. Eastern to be eligible. We'll announce the winner later that day on the show. Stay tuned. Lynn Rajskub from How to Be a Gentleman will join us live.
Damn it, Chloe. There's just no time. That's 24, I think, right?
What if you discovered your entire life was a lie? Abduction. In theaters Friday.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Fail, 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 fail. You lose.
Hey, look at this.
You really want to be like my brother? Look at him. He's spending his birthday with us because he has no friends.
I'll be your friend, Andrew. We could be best friends.
Honey, you're doing it again.
What's that?
Talking. Look, I love you, but you're fussy, you talk weird, and you dress like a ship captain.
Oh, is this my birthday present from you? Because you gave me a huge basket of bitchiness last year, too.
Well, I'm just looking out for you, like I always have.
Oh, like when I was in 3rd grade and you walked into my homeroom on the first day of school and said, "Don't beat up my little brother. He's very weak and has no peripheral vision."
Please welcome Lynn Rajskub. Yay for you.
Hi, what's happening?
Hey, oh, not much. Just wearing a vest, doing an interview. You?
Feeling good in your vest?
Feeling really nice in my
Looking
vest.
good.
Feeling really good. I might
Looking
even lose this top button.
It's too early.
It is too.
early.
You're right. I'm sorry.
It's
I
too
jumped
early
the
in
gun.
the interview.
I didn't mean to move this
How
fast.
long do we have together?
How long do we have? A couple minutes, give or take. And thank you so much for coming on.
Okay.
Mary, it's an absolute pleasure.
You better get that unbuttoned.
We'll get it. We'll
Both
get it
of
undone.
them straight away. We don't have a lot.
Are you confusing me for your first pimp right now? And I asked this because I heard you tell a story of the first time you met a pimp, and
Yes.
his name was Kevin.
Yes. He said, "My name's Kevin, but people." What is the story?
His name was Kevin, but he wanted people to call him Lawrence.
That is true.
Which is not.
Even though I couldn't remember it, that is true.
That
and
is true.
really happened to me.
A pimp's name is supposed to be like Tron. He's supposed to have a cool name, you know, or Upgrade.
I don't know if pimps. Whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess that real
met more
pimps
pimps
in
than I
life
have,
are
by
not
the way.
fans of Tron. I want to meet that pimp, and I'm gonna sign up if he's a fan of
He'd be
Tron.
really noticeable if he had the blue glowy neon at night. You know, he'd be like, "Who is that?" "Oh, that's Tron."
Oh.
And you don't want to mess with his ladies.
I think something is abreast here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You have met more pimps than me, though. And how? And
I have.
How did you
I've
meet
come
this?
a long way from borderline, almost becoming a prostitute to glamorous television star.
Attack of the show.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
We're all proud of you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me here.
It's a pleasure. You know what? Now's the time.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
I went with the bottom.
Whew.
What? How did you meet a pimp again? I mean, because it's pretty insane.
Take off my shirt. Let me undo my button.
How did you just did you wander into a den of pimps? Was this like at a bar and he came up and spoke with you?
I was walking down the street in Hollywood and a girl said, "Hey," and I just want to please people. Okay, I just want people to like me, and she made it seem like I knew her, so I walked towards her, and the closer I got, I thought, I don't know you, but I kept talking to her, and she had very pale skin and little bruises, and was
you said
sort of
like a freckle, like just teeny tiny little bruises.
Guys, it gets better. And then there was some substance, and I didn't want to make her feel bad, so I just bought it from her. No, that didn't happen. But I did follow her into the donut shop where everybody shifted because she asked me if I needed a ride or if I was going to take the bus, and did I need some work? And so I went in there. Are you following this?
I am. I'm just amazed that this is true because
I am amazed as it's coming out of my mouth that it's true as well, because it was one of those things where I just wanted to see where it would go, because how many times in your life do you really get to meet a pimp that could possibly be your pimp? Every day in Hollywood, am I right?
Oh, it is that kind of town.
It really is.
How to be a gentleman?
Did someone hurt you?
Many have.
I know.
Many have. Yeah.
You don't have to unbutton your button for me unless you want to,
Thank
okay?
I did it to make you happy. I did it
want
because
you
I
to
thought
do
you
it
would love
because
me.
you want to do it.
I do when the cameras are on. When they're off, I just want to cry on the buttons.
Oh.
Do women actually want a guy to be a gentleman these days? And what does that even mean? I don't even know anymore. To be
I
a
like the
gentleman.
segue from pimp into gentleman.
Well, I think
we don't have a lot of time.
No.
You don't want. The pimp, he tried to ask me for my phone number and told me I'm not allowed to have a boyfriend. So yeah, there's a fine line between you want your gentleman boyfriend to not to want to be your only boyfriend.
Sure.
So that's what a pimp and a gentleman have in common.
Had the pimp pulled out a chair or opened a door, then you would have given Tron your digits.
I wouldn't. Tron would have had his way into my heart. Also, I think you need to learn how to knit a little bit, just a little bit. If Tron
Really?
had learned
Men
how to
need
knit.
to know how to knit?
I think when you're shopping with a lady, hold her purse and tell her what outfits you like on her. No, I saw a guy doing that with a girl. He was shopping with her, and I thought, what a P-U-S-S-Y. Am I right? Am I allowed to say that on TV?
No, it's just they just hit the censor button a couple times
it's
on that
like
one.
you want a gentleman, but you don't want the guy who's like, that's too much, you know? So don't be afraid to hold a door or something.
Yeah, but not a purse. I mean, unless that's the only way you can get your balls back because they're clearly in her purse. If you're holding it at that point, you don't have them.
Let me take off my button.
You want to be an action star, though.
I do.
In your heart of
You've really
hearts.
done your research.
I did. I Googled.
Well, I am a little bit of a action star from 24.
You're a lot of an action star from 24.
Nothing.
Miniguns and hand
It's just a
cannons.
little show I was on. It's not a big deal. Where I shot a couple of people and maybe tasered one person. Yes, I would like to. I'd like to be in a bikini with a sword and also be like a mom. Maybe I'm fighting. I'm
So
deadly
like
serious.
swaddling and then broadsword in a bikini?
Yes.
You're Sarah Palin.
Yes. I will be running for president, and I know absolutely nothing about politics or what's happening in the world.
You did it. You met
But
the
I'm
criteria.
very pretty and charismatic.
We'll rent a bus and throw your face on the side of it.
and
it'll be
have
fine.
the capability to be a prostitute if need be.
Oh.
I don't even know what that meant.
We're
toward
gonna
the end of it.
get. She doesn't either. It's fine.
That was separated from the idea of her. I have no comments on that.
Marilyn, it pains me that we're out of time, but
This
I do.
is a pleasure.
But I want to
How
say.
to Be a Gentleman on CBS?
Oh, I'm gonna say that as well.
Oh, okay.
I'll totally.
I was trying to shove it in there for you since we ran out of time.
Well, something a gentleman does not do.
No. Gentle. Be gentle.
You gotta be a gentle man.
Gentle.
You gotta come back and we'll get you a broadsword and a bikini. I mean, it'll be great.
Okay.
You just.
I have to get my spray tan first, so just warn me.
Done.
Okay.
We'll get it at the same time.
I'm gonna spray tan abs.
Marilyn Rajskub, everybody. Such a pleasure to meet you. How to Be a Gentleman premieres Thursday night. No, it's always. Go ahead, just cross the shot.
Go on.
Thursday night on CBS. Hey, are you heading back to school? Whatever, watch this.
Taking notes with a pen and paper is the pits. You're constantly running out of ink or bugging others for a pen, not to mention the horrible hand cramps. Well, say goodbye to all those problems thanks to In Class. This handy organizational app brings you into the digital note-taking age with photo and audio recording options, as well as the ability to type notes for you traditionalists. Add tasks via the calendar to keep track of what assignments you have coming up. Attach alarms so you don't forget to study for that biology quiz for the third time in a row. If a friend misses class, you can be a hero and share up to 20 megabytes of notes at a time through email, iTunes, and Facebook. So put down the pen and paper and pick up In Class for free in the iTunes App Store. Now it's time to study. Turn those notes into flashcards for effortless studying with Mental Case. Available for Macs and iDevices, this study aid will help you develop lessons with pre-generated and user-created flashcards. Start by checking out the free online database filled with pre-made flashcards on dozens of subjects ranging from anatomy to Spanish food. If you can't find a specific subject, you can create your own. Fill it with flashcards by adding question and answer prompts, then attach images and audio cues for an extra helpful experience. Mental Case will even create personalized lessons after learning which cards you're having the most problems with. Use Wi-Fi or Bluetooth to sync your cards across all of your devices. So you can create cards on your Mac at home and bring them with you on your iPad for a speedy study session before class. You can start downloading cards for free with the classroom edition of Mental Case, but if you're looking to create your own cards, you'll need the HD version for an extra $3 in the App Store. And finally, unless you're some kind of superhuman, remembering every little thing you come across can be tough. Now you can retain it all with SpringPad. Similar to Evernote, SpringPad makes bookmarking more exciting by letting you save everything from movies recommended by a friend to your mom's meatloaf recipe. Start off by setting up a free account and create notebooks for organizing the things you bookmark into categories like work or school. From there, it's simple. Say your buddy Chris just raved about the new X-Men movie and you want to remember it. Tap the plus symbol at the top right and hit Look It Up. Search for the film, hit Add This, and voila, it's bookmarked. Attach photos, audio, or use the barcode scanner to quickly look up items and find out useful information like pricing and where to buy it. SpringPad will even alert you when tagged items are available on Netflix or on sale on Amazon. Use Facebook and Twitter to share with your friends what you're into or find out what they've bookmarked. Organize your life with SpringPad for free on both the Android market and iTunes App Store. Stop drowning in schoolwork and make your life a little bit easier with one of these back-to-school apps.
Hold on! Breaking news! Quick update, the price on one of our apps has changed. Hear me out, the HD version of Mental Case is now $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yikes.
But we still highly recommend it, even at that price.
Okay. Get ready for G4's biggest month of the year, Epictober!
Oh, I thought it was Smarch.
Shut up, Kevin. I need to tell the people that AOTS and X-Play will be bringing you guys insane stunts. And Sarah and I are going to be hunting for a marble in oatmeal, the return of Bustus, and I get covered in blood at a war concert.
Oh, that's nice.
It was last weekend. Plus, we'll go behind the scenes of The Walking Dead and bring you complete coverage of New York Comic Con.
That's right. I assume people will want to check out g4tv.com/Epictober for more information.
I said shut your mouth, Kevin. Get out of my shot. Stick around. Fail is next.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. Actor Jason O'Mara, star of the new time-traveling drama Terra Nova, will be here with the lowdown on trying to outrun man-eating dinosaurs. Then on DVD's Day, Chris Gore stops by to review Bridesmaids and male prostitution comedy Hung Season 2. And Adam Sessler rates the most anticipated Xbox 360 game of the year, Gears of War 3. Can it possibly live up to the hype? Find out in Game Break. See it tomorrow.
You know what time it is, Kevin?
Nope.
It's time for today's epic fail.
Oh! Should have guessed it from the graphics.
You should have.
You know, the NBA may be locked out, but at least someone is still making trick shots. Mm.
Well done, sir.
Still better than the Clippers. Thanks to our guests, Lynn Rajskub, Dan Frommer from Splat F, and Kristen Adams.
Yeah, stick around. Hop starts right now.
It sure does, Candace Bailey. It sure does.